think we're live. Let me actually go and do something so we could get a way better internet connection. I want this live to be as smooth as possible. You know? Okay. Got 3 likes already. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. I just moved the whole router and modem pretty close to outdoors here. So I'll try to connect back to the Wi-Fi because I want this to be pretty clear. Because I haven't really seen a video. I seen one good video on YouTube about this job. Because all the other motors are the 5.3, the Vortec motors. So we're gonna be replacing the radiator and then the thermostat. The thermostat is it's a 2008 Chevy Silverado 1500, the work truck model with the 8-foot bed, 4.3 liter engine. Yeah, Let me share this live real quick, and then try to connect to the Wi-Fi so it doesn't lag. Morph, morph you son. You know what's crazy? Almost. Let me think. Even the alternator, everything on this motor except the water pump is original, and it has 350,000 miles. So, Mr. Morph, you're crazy. Insane. All right, y'all. Let me set back up the Wi-Fi, and then we'll get started. Okay, we should have, yeah, we got 4 bars. 3 bars of Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Let's get this started. I'm gonna just disconnect the battery real quick. Y'all shouldn't. Well, it's a pain to see on this truck, but I'm gonna just take off the negative right here. I think I showed you all this. I got this new ratchet set. Well, ratchet and wrenches set. The stubbies. So put them to use. And the battery nut is a 10 millimeter. Of course, that's the move. BRB. been on a journey. Wish y'all seen the bunnies in the yard earlier. It's a pretty nice bunny. Hi. Sorry for the delay. Elevator. Elevator has guide rail. You a contractor? I am. You can check my page out if you want to see some of my work. I don't do nothing too insane. Mainly just build sheds. Build some nice sheds. We're gonna take this. Need to hold that from moving. The whole terminal's moving. Let's see. Ah, good to go. Always a pain. Hopefully y'all can see that. Got that negative terminal off. I'm just gonna take it to the side so it doesn't touch any metal. And that's good to go. Now we can start getting this work done. And y'all wondering, yeah, it's a 2008 Silverado 1500 with the 8-foot bed, the work truck model, 4.3 liter engine. This motor has I think 360,000 miles actually. But anyways, we'll do the thermostat last. Shouldn't be an issue. I replaced it once on this truck already, but actually, let me tell you what happened. Actual story behind all of this. So everything was always good with the system. These two heater core hoses in the back that I'm holding right there, both of them, one of them blew off. The inlet hose blew off one day, and I replaced that. And then the day right after, the outlet hose did the same thing. Replaced that, and everything was good to go. But I said that because it overheated, and I showed the job. If I didn't post it already, I have a video of me already replacing this thermostat. So I had replaced the thermostat and everything on this truck when I did the water pump. And the thermostat was good, but when it overheated because of those hoses blowing off, I'm pretty sure it messed up the thermostat again, even though it was brand new. So we'll replace that too. But yeah, we'll get the simple stuff out the way first. We'll get this cover off, then get this the fan off, and then the radiator behind it. We'll get it done, get all these hoses off. We will get it done. I'm gonna put some gloves. I found these gloves, so wherever they came from, they'll be used today. But I'm sure I'll take them off pretty soon because they'll be annoying me. Y'all know how gloves are. I think this is a pretty decent view. I'm gonna get this cover off on the front. Just a whole bunch of these little clips. Let me show y'all. I forgot I was recording. These are all the clips. All right. Grilled cheese off the radio. How you say your name? Rose. Funny, funny. I'm showing y'all real quick. So this radiator was leaking right behind here, straight down, and then I think there's a bigger leak off towards the bottom. But it's an original radiator. Got 360,000 miles on it, so that's pretty good. Pretty good, honestly. Try to get y'all a good angle because we're gonna be working on taking out this fan first. So let me try to get that set up. Hey, you gotta put y'all inside. Let me see if I can put y'all inside the motor. Better view. Hmm. Well, yeah. Hmm. Y'all think that's a good view? It's a pretty decent view. Let me try to tilt up the camera a little bit. All right. I guess y'all let me know in the chat. I could read the bottom of the chat still, but it's basically pressed up against the hood. If y'all got a good view, just somebody let me know in the chat. If y'all want a different view, we'll just get a different view. Try to get a different view. Y'all are basically inside the motor though. Is that a good view? Nah, I don't think that'd be a good view. Can't lie. Can't lie. That's probably a better view right here, actually. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see if we could do something else. Right. can zoom out. All right. Let's see. Just trying to get you all the best view possible. All right, we might just have to do it how we was doing it. I don't want it to be a messed up view. If I could get it just like that, that'd be pretty good. I think so. Or like just like that. Then y'all could pretty much see everything. All right, BRP. Almost got it. Almost got it. Okay. Hopefully my camera doesn't fall, but let's get some. All right. So we'll get this fan off the radiator, and then we'll come back. If I do got to show y'all something up close, I will. But this is probably the best view I could get for now. I will let you know all the sizes and everything. Alright. So 13 will be the fan bolts up top here. Right. That's one of the bolts for the fan. Put that to the side. That's the second one. Right there. Let me just show y'all since it's so hard to see or get a good view here. So we put this bolt out and then this one out, and they were both 13s, 13 millimeter. And I believe all we got to take out now from this fan is these electrical connectors, which shouldn't be hard to take out actually. Might be able to do it like this. There's one. Make sure it's okay. Just make sure the connections that you take out don't have corrosion on it. That green stuff. That's one. And then this is the other fan. Same thing. Same thing. Just push down on this. Hopefully, I can get it with one hand. Might have to switch hands. There you go. Let's see if I can get it with this one. All right. Number two. Number two. Ooh. That burnt my calves. And after that, this whole fan should really just come up Y'all can see because it's just held down right here on the radiator with a couple clips that prevent it from like sitting down too far. So let me set back up this tripod. We'll try to pull it out of there. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay. You can't pull it. Oh, I just heard something funny. I can't pull it out. All right, these two lines, these are for the transmission cooler lines. They got a top one that goes right there. We'll take those out in a little bit, but it has a bracket that's held on by this bolt right where my thumb is. So we gotta take that bracket out, and then one on the bottom here, wherever it is, right here. This is the other one, and the bracket for that line is right here. It's kind of all the way down underneath, but we'll get this bolt and then this bolt, and then we should be able to lift this fan up out of there. Hopefully. When I get them loose, I'll bring the camera so y'all can see. We got the top one loosen. You could definitely get to it. There's not a lot of swing room for the ratchet. All right, we got both of those loose. Take y'all over there so y'all could actually see. That's probably when I'll start doing stuff. So it's easier for the board to record spots. Probably do most of it, then show y'all. So this is the top bolt that we got to remove, holding in the top transmission cooler line into the fan. It's a 10 millimeter. So we got that out. So now this bracket should just be able to come right free and leave the other clip behind it. This other clip, you leave that in. My bad, yo. I locked my phone on accident. But yeah, leave that in the fan. One of them is out. Try to make sure to organize your bolts. So the other one is way down here. Right there. So if I can, I get it. I try to get it on camera. Yeah, it's the ratchet out. There. One bolt. There you go. And you got this one out of there. Just like that. There it goes right there. Alright, now we should be able to pull this fan straight up and out of it. May need to you know what? Alright, we're gonna pull out this intake first because we have to. We would have to anyways, so let's get this out of there. So we got the fan loose now. This whole fan will come out. This will be a good view here. We're gonna take this whole intake out. And we could go ahead and remove this top tube, this side from the radiator, and this side from the coolant reservoir. If y'all enjoy, make sure y'all hit that like button. I seen someone just hit that like button. I appreciate that. We'll leave this end on the reservoir, but we'll just turn it and flip it backwards, basically. And then here it has a clamp right under. Maybe I should just show y'all. that clamp right in there. There shouldn't be any coolant coming out of here. It mostly drained from the radiator being cracked. So one plus side about this, don't got to worry about that spill. So I'm gonna just turn this hose straight back. Just like that. Just get it out the way. And then we'll take this whole piece out. Take out this mass airflow. Try to tuck that out the way. It doesn't get in the way. So this air box, I don't know if I got that on camera. I just came in and pulled it straight out. It's locked in when you push it down in the bottom, but there's nothing, no bolts holding it down in. So we'll just take out that air box and then take out the clamp right up here. You know, I gotta get y'all the detailed views. The detailed views. My boot. My boot. Tripod got stuck in my boot. That right there. I'm about to go grab a flathead. There we go. There we go. And now we'll basically just pull this, saying basically, we will pull this whole piece out as one. And it is one more hose connected from the middle of that box there. Just pull it out and leave it right there. Yep. 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 There you go. Let me put this to the side. Now we talking. Now we got some view room. A little bit of better view. So we'll lift this straight up out of there. Just be careful with those transmission cooler lines. Just not to bend them if you can. And that's it. That is good. There you go, the fans. We got 9 likes. Thank y'all for hitting that like button if y'all do enjoy. And we got our first victim. Sorry about that, buddy. I guess he got trapped in there. Let's get this to the side. Now we can see the radiator. Okay. And honestly, the radiator looks pretty good. So the radiator got 360,000 miles. It's original. So they're one of the transmission cooler lines that we'll take out. They got a tool. If I could use the line tool and get it out. They say it doesn't work a lot of the times. I will, but if not, I'll show you all the other way to get these out. Got one there, and this is what you would normally, this bigger bottom hose, drain the coolant from on this particular vehicle. But everything should be drained out already. But we will take this one out first, just in case there's still something in the radiator, some coolant left. And so we got one line here, take out one line here. This hose on the bottom. Make sure I ain't missing nothing for you. And then on the driver's side, got this other coolant hose we'll take out. And that's it. I'm pretty sure there's 2 bushings that this is just pushed down and held into the frame. So just one hose on the driver's side. We have a 13 millimeter bolt that's holding the radiator in. On the passenger side, another 13 millimeter bolt holding the radiator. We took this hose off. This hose went straight to the coolant reservoir. We just leaned it out the way there. Took that hose off. We're gonna take the transmission cooler line off. First one, second one down here, and then, well, we'll do this hose first, but this is the last thing. This coolant hose at the bottom of the radiator. We'll do that probably right now, actually. Probably right now. Let's see if I can just set my phone right here. Oh! My phone was almost a goner. almost a goner. Alright, I'm just putting a block on top of my phone so it doesn't fall. Get y'all a close view down here. So we'll undo this hose, coolant hose on the bottom of the passenger side radiator. And if there is any fluid, it'll come right out. And I'm not worried about the fluid getting on the ground. So if y'all are, y'all just put a bucket underneath. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, let's go. Alright, trying to get down in there. That actually looks like the worst position it could be in. But we got it. There we go. Like I said, this clamp probably never been off before. So take it easy. If you're working on something that's never been replaced, just take your time and it'll loosen up, wiggle it back and forth. No. There is a little bit of coolant left in there. Think what I'll do, I'll squeeze it with this hand and pull the hose out with the other hand. And it should go pretty good. Almost. We almost got it. This clamp is being a pain. There we go. Clamp finally moved. Finally seen it my way. Get that off. And we'll just pull the hose right off. Like I said, if y'all's radiator is really full, just have a bucket underneath the truck. Just prepared. It might have a little bit of coolant come out of here. We'll see. Well, that was more than a little bit, wasn't it? And that's the clip of today. Oh, man. It's all good. Well, RIP to one glove, because I don't got no plastic doctor gloves today. But we'll let that drain. Just let that drain. And I'm going to go wash my mitts. Just a little bit of coolant, right? About a little drop. Woken raw. What's going on, man? It looks like it's almost fully drained out. Alright. Now we back to it. Y'all in the chat. Back to it. We got that main coolant hose removed. Looks like all the coolant is out of there. We'll take off this hose, and then we'll go back on that side and take off those transmission cooler lines. I'm gonna take off this hose right here. That was pretty easy. Got this hose off. Just tuck it down out the way. Actually, let's not do that. Let's set it up so it doesn't leak. I'll set it up here. Give me 1 second. All right, just prop it up and leave it right there. All right, so all that we got left is this 13 mil, one on that end. Most importantly, these transmission coolant lines. We about to get those off right now. I do got a tool for it, but if the tool doesn't work, we'll get it off manually. Still easy. Still real easy. Or I could get y'all a good angle. Almost a good angle. That's pretty good right there, actually. So that's what we're gonna, yeah, you can see both of the lines. So we're gonna take both of these transmission coolant lines out. Keep my block of wood right there. So they both got this little cover to prevent the clip from coming out. We'll just get that off. Should be able to just pry it right back. Just like that. And it'll slip off. Take it back down just a little bit. Same thing with the one on the bottom. Go. And let me zoom in so y'all can actually see. If we can't get it out with the tool will go in the line and push in and hopefully unclip this. There's a little clip right in between, that silver clip, that we'll just pry out and then reinstall when before we put back in the line into the new radiator. And I just got this kit for fuel lines, transmission lines. You know, hopefully one of these little colorful things will work. This purple one may work. I seen it expand the clip. We'll just use this pick at it. Well, this might help me out. And let me zoom in. Or actually, I won't zoom in. I'll just show you. So, if you can't get it over the tube, that ring, that little clip right there, that's what you pry out with the pick. That's what I'm doing right now. Just make sure you don't lose it. Keep your hand around it so you can catch it if it does shoot out. But just take it nice and slow. Get that out of there. Put y'all back up on this camera real quick. That's what I'm gonna do right now. And here we go. Don't lose this clip. It'd be funny if it flew out my hand when I said that. It's kind of windy. All right, SEMO homegrown. I'll try it, but I thought I was pushing it hard enough. But We'll see on the bottom one because we got the bottom one to go. And just pull this line right out. Do not try to bend this line. Just set it right out the way. If you need to zip tie it or tie it up with something to hold it in place, you should. I think that'll be fine right there. Now for the second one, which is remove this piece of wood, which is right there. We'll do the same thing. Roll Fire King, good morning. How you doing? How you doing today? Hopefully great. Yeah, Simo, homegrown. Yeah, and I don't want to break any of these lines, so I'm just gonna do the same thing. Pull that little clip out. It ain't that bad. Thank you for hitting that like button for those of you that did. I do normally make construction content, and I will. This whole week I'll actually be live streaming building this week. So if any of y'all mechanics are interested in that too, y'all come and check it out. I just do mechanic work. I'm not doing construction work. Get this other clip out right here. It's almost all the way out. As I just take your time so you don't lose it. If you lose it, probably a nightmare to go and try to find another one that same day. There's the other one. Now this other line should just pull right out on the bottom here. There we go. So I tuck that one out the way to where it won't be in your way. Let me go put this other clip. If y'all didn't see the clip properly, put that other clip out to the side until we install the new one. Mark Raw, yeah. Mark Cessna. Take the clip out always. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. You got to do more and more. You might as well. Shout out to y'all in the chat that's commenting. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Simo. Roll Fire King. Woken Raw. Shout out to y'all. Y'all got me not doing this job by myself. I got a little company today. All right, y'all. I'm going to take this bolt out. Everything is disconnected from the radiator now. I'm going to take this 13 mil out, the other 13 mil out, and get this radiator out of there. the bolts. Hopefully y'all can see that. All right, we got those two 13 mils out. Be right back real quick. Yeah. Um. Dang. The radiator didn't want to wait for me. Mark. Yeah. You're right, Mark. I like to take my time anyways. And I don't do mechanic full time, so I'm good with the tools I got. This radiator did not want to wait. It just said, let me get out of there. I guess we're gonna pull it out right now. I was doing something, but let's see. I'll leave it right there and we'll pull it straight up. It's all good. It's all good. It's the condenser for the air conditioning. Everything still. See, this truck got 360,000 miles and barely got any rust. You know, it's been running. Definitely been running. Usually the whole core support here will be rusted out. And it does snow over here, for those of y'all that are wondering. So we'll have to take some of these stuff off of this old radiator. You know, pretty sure like these bushings here. A couple things, but that's the old one. And let me go unbox the new one real quick. I'm gonna bring it right over here. running right over here. Alright. Hey, y'all that's wondering, this is the radiator that I got. That's the part number. Let me take it out the box. D-box, D-box. No lie, I haven't seen radiator come with these bushings and stuff before. Good stuff. Let me make sure they gave me the right radiator real quick. 432298 BRB. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, they did give us the right one. Just got an extra point for something. Y'all can see that. Stuff. Okay. Pretty good radiator. Let me just get this prepared. It did come with a whole new bag of everything, basically. do see a little slit in the radiator. I don't know if it's supposed to be there or not. So we'll find out. These are gonna go on the bottom, like these. Y'all know these. They're gonna go. One's gonna go in that corner. One's gonna go in that corner for the bolts to hold them. Mark. Y'all in the chat. Mark will be y'all instructor. There y'all go. You gotta see, Mark. Mark, you got any work on your channels? What do you do for work? Mark the mechanic. All right, y'all. I'm ready to set that back right in there. My phone is at 20%. Oh, nah. Get y'all back a pretty decent view. Just right back down. Very careful. Okay. Shout out to Mark. 30 years. Mark, did you specialize on Chevys or did you like do anything? Any type of mechanic work? Right. You just put the hoses back on the lines. I'm over here saying save the clips if y'all were reusing your radiator. You just need to know how to get those stuff out. But they have new clips in these. So we'll put back on that bottom hose, coolant hose first, bottom, then the upper transmission coolant line, then this bypass hose to the tank, and then we'll go to the driver's side. If he try to call me. a shot. And there you go. That should do it. Right back on. Back on. All right. CBS radio. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Oh, shoot. All right. Since y'all can see that right down there, I'm going to put back this bottom line into it. Proceed with caution. There you go. Make sure you hear that click. That click, click. And then y'all don't forget, and be careful with this, because it does look like it gets dry rotted on the inside. So don't like move it around crazy back and forth. Just take your time and slide it right back over. If I can even get it. There you go. Need a little extra push. Don't do what I just did. Don't knock the radiator. Let me just try to get it with my hand. Try again. Let's try again. Probably be easier with some little bit of silicone grease or something. Might have to move my phone for now. Gotta try to get that. Thank you. Got the new one in. This is holding it back in. Yeah, the whole one that was leaking. Somewhere I didn't even know where it was leaking. How much that was? Everything for the fluid and all that 300. You need it for work tomorrow or something. You got to get it done. You ain't even start that joint. Nah, I figure if I don't need my truck tomorrow, I'll just take my time. Oh, yeah. Set this back up. Shit, I made that video, yo. I got posted. Yeah, you posted right here. Like just hashtags like this. Put whatever the actual video is. Oh, wow. And then just a hashtag that. It's tough. I'll be right back, y'all, in the chat. Yeah, you can put more hashtags. Like shoes, restoration.
I'm gonna start my own hashtag too. Hashtag King of Kicks. Oh, nigga, kick our asses up.
Chat. Oh, I might gotta hook my charger up soon. You just gotta put a lot of force into this to get it to snap back on. Good to go. When you're putting those little stuff to hold the clip in, just keep going all the way around. A little bit of pressure at a time, all the way around until it seats in there. Okay, we got 17 likes. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Now we just gotta put in this top hose. But before that, we'll put back in the fan. And then, actually, before the fan, we'll put that hose in on that side. I guess we do it after. We'll do it after because it's right up, not in the way or anything. Oh, can I do it? What you mean?
So
What's your last?
we took it to like the airlift. I told him to get them to check so that we can see whatever it is. We took it back to
For your car. You said that we ever do a oil change?
transmission, like fluid change. So it took to come out, just take the screws out. Should be easier than a lot of cars. It's got some more space. Like a lot of the cars that take out way more stuff. So we had them switch. Nah. Yeah, see, you what? Because we got a V6. That's not the same size. It's different models of this truck got the V8. Right. So they made like the same size.
You got an easier truck to work on. You could get around.
I'm almost done. Now I gotta change the thermostat. I already changed it like 2 months ago. It overheated again after this. Every time it overheated. Oh yeah, if you put music in the joint too, like in the copyright. Yeah, you wouldn't get paid. Some songs pay. They give you like 20% for the day. So I just never did it. It's harder on live streams. So you saying that if I post a video, you said that YouTube won't pay me? Yep. Yeah. I mean, right now it don't matter because you're not gonna get paid anyway until you monetize. They don't pay you from whatever before anyway. Right. They only pay you from when you get monetized after. But people will still be able to watch it, right? Yeah. Watch it. Just wouldn't get any revenue from it. And if you do, it's gonna be really good. Taking a class on entrepreneurship. Trying to look into it though, because I don't want them to be teaching you no BS. Yeah. You just gotta look at someone that type of person you like. Really. Yeah. That's all it is.
All right, yo. Basically got everything on this side back. Show y'all just so you can see. We got the upper transmission cooler line on, the lower one on, the main coolant hose on the bottom. We got that on. It has an extra port. All right, y'all. I'm back. My brightness. I'm go crazy.
gonna hold it together too.
So take it off the charger to show y'all. But this whole side's done. We got that top hose on, the two lines for the transmission cooler on, and then the bottom coolant hose. I can't move my phone right now, really, so let me see. I'm gonna connect that coolant hose on that end right now. That's, yeah, that's what all the fluid goes. That's how cool the engine is. Fluid. Tissue. 30 minutes. You posted that video?
I was trying to get the intro out the way for real. Shoot, after that, it was going to scream sound. You know, I really ain't used to being in front of cameras. That ain't really my thing. I just shut that shit out. I said, y'all get through it. Now it's just all about getting through the videos now. Just, I probably just do something. I should start doing things. Why just do a voiceover and then the video, I'll probably just speed it up. Yeah. I'll just be explaining.
Jump in the live and comment something. Tell them the dog. All right. Now we're gonna put that hose on. I left the paper towel down under there. Had to take back the radiator out for a quick second.
Make the radiator different chemicals. So if you put like the wrong thing, they can like start, yeah, making rust inside. It's like a point. If you got the pliers, legal pliers to get things like this off. I was about to say that joint is pretty easy. What's that? That's the air. The air intake. Sit right here. Yeah. Make sure that everything good. And we got 360,000. Somebody was talking crazy, telling me this was a bad motor when I first started the lot. This truck barely had anything to say.
All right, y'all. We're gonna be. Oh, thank you. We're gonna be doing the thermostat real quick. Shouldn't take that long. Thermostat is right there, right underneath here. We'll get that out the way and that'll be that. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Zoom out right there. This is what we're taking out to get to the thermostat. Should just be two 10 millimeter bolts. Well, I'm glad I got this. Making 10 spaces easy. Ratchet. Oh, yeah. You got that from the box you just bought? Yeah. All right, y'all. That's one of the thermostat bolts. That is the second one. And the thermostat housing should come right up.
Sure. Pretty sure that thermostat is bad. Stuck in there. That's the thermostat right there.
Inside of there, yeah. That thing with the little spring.
Oh yeah, just like that. I was.
Alright, this is the thermostat, y'all. Be replacing the gasket around it, so. So this, the spring opens and closes when the engine start getting warmer, and that's what lets the coolant flow through. So if it gets damaged, it's gonna start overheating or acting crazy, like your gauge and everything.
So pretty much, it just go through there and loop it.
Yeah.
But it just controls how much.
And it comes from the radiator.
Oh wow, radiator.
Yeah. All of it is coolant. It just let the coolant come in and out.
Right.
At a certain temperature.
So the whole thing is just keeping the joint from overheating.
Yeah. This whole system.
Right. You got them joints.
We got them inside. Go get it. All right, Joe. BRB.
Somebody go pick up Cass. Shit, what you doing? Oh, you probably doing.
Yeah, I'll be on my truck after. Yeah, bro. Let me know. All right, y'all. Back to business. We'll get that thermostat housing cleaned off. Then we'll get the new one sat right back down in there. Here's the new one. Just drop it right back down in there. If y'all enjoy, hit that like button. If y'all like seeing mechanic work, hit that subscribe button. And y'all could comment in the chat, all those that are watching. How's y'all's day going today? Hopefully you don't gotta do all of this. Yeah, we'll get our bolts back in. All right. JR Wheezy. What's going on, JR? What you got planned for the day? You can kind of hand feel the torque on these two bolts. Yo, shout out to JR Wheezy. Hopefully you have a better day, man. Don't let nothing get you down. It's all temporary anyways. We got that thermostat reinstalled. All right. So now all we gotta do is put that air box back on and then bleed the cooling system. And we'll be all good over here. I'll just leave y'all on in case y'all do want to see all of that. might not explain. This is just pouring antifreeze into that reservoir, and we're gonna bleed the system through it because it doesn't have a radiator cap on the radiator itself. So yeah, let me get this put back together, and we'll be on our way to finishing this job. Let me not do this the hard way. I'm gonna take back off this hose. All right, got that box. This box side just pushes down in. One of the pins hold it down. This back on. and RZEJ. What's going on? How you doing? Alright, gonna connect this mass airflow sensor harness back into the mass airflow sensor. I'll make sure you hear that click every time. And we'll get the rest of the intake back on. That hose, we'll push it right back in, and then we'll tighten up the clamp onto the throttle body. Okay. And we'll tighten up this clamp. Right. Everything should be good to go. We will just, now we'll fill this up with antifreeze. Get the battery terminal back on. Start it up and let it start bleeding the coolant system. Good to go. All right, we'll start. Start putting antifreeze in here. To the line, we'll start it up. See what happens. Check on the leaks. And on these GM trucks, make sure to use a Dexcool, any Dexcool compatible. See if we have a steady pour today. Drop spilled. For now. Not a drop spilled. Add the second bottle. Now we spilled some. Just as I thought, we might have to redo this whole thing. I got the radiator. Same part number, unless they gave me the wrong radiator in the correct part numbers box, which I was afraid of, honestly, because it had this extra line, and now it's leaking right out of that line. And y'all, I don't even know if y'all can see that. So, might have to end the stream here and figure this out, because pretty sure they gave me the wrong radiator. Oh, man. I gotta do so much extra stuff. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end the stream here because I definitely need to go back and get a different radiator. So, appreciate y'all watching. If I have time where I don't have to rush, it wasn't a horrible process, anyways. If I have time where I don't have to rush, I will live stream again, but this sucks. What can I say? All right, I'll catch y'all in the next one, and peace. Appreciate y'all hitting that like and subscribe.